Hey guys, take a look at what I've been working on. Oh yeah, some beautiful brushes. Really nice. Enjoy those and stay tuned for a most epic video coming up in just a few seconds. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Shaving with Rich. You know what? I've had a lot of questions, especially recently, about a certain razor, and I decided it's time to readdress this razor and let you guys know all about it. It's the Merkur Futur Razor, and yes, this is one of my first razors ever. In fact, this razor right here, the Merkur Futur, is the very first razor that I ever used in a shaving video. That's right. And it's one of my favorites still to this day. So that being said, I need to address some things for you guys. So let me pull this razor out of its garage. Oh yeah, I take good care of this razor. And let's address it. So this is the chrome version. This is the Merkur Futur. And let me just give you some really up close views here. It is weighted very nice. Where it indents, that's where the center of balance is on this razor. This razor is very weighty, okay? It is definitely on the hefty side for razors. So if you do not like hefty razors, this is not the razor for you. However, if you're like me, you love them. So what this razor is, besides sexy, sleek, smooth, is a fantastic shaver. And a lot of that is in part to the weight of the razor, okay? So it gives great shaves because that weight assists the blade as it goes through, okay? I just recently had people ask me, like, what setting do I use on if this is as a daily shaver? And I told them 1, and they're like, oh, come on, I've got really coarse beard growth. You're telling me 1? And I said, I'm telling you, if you use this as a daily shaver, 1 is going to take care of it. And I said, try it. We'll talk later. Sure enough, message back, BBS, just like I said. I recommended some blades for it, and they did amazing. Now the blades I recommended to them, I said Voskhod blades, Perma Sharps, and Astra Greens SPs. So these are some Voskhods right here. Inside of my blade bank that I got from the Frugal Shaver. He has an Etsy shop, and I'll need to put a link below if you guys are interested in a blade bank. This is 3D printed. Frugal Shave, so on Etsy. Anyways, this pairs amazing with a Voskhod, an Astra Green, a Perma Sharp, just to name a few. But this will make almost any blade perform amazing, and that's again because it's designed so well. Oh, and that way it will assist. Couple things to note about this. All right, this is a blade right here. Okay, a lot of people will learn the hard way if you don't learn to do as Mark McLean, Hunter Green says on his channel. And that's respect the steel. That's a sharp blade. If you try to twist this with wet hands during a shave and your fingers slip, they're gonna go right through that blade. Okay? I've shaved very many times with this, gotten very comfortable with it, and it's happened to me one time. Once. And that's it. Because I just thought, oh yeah, I know this thing. But aside from that, when you adjust it, be very careful and adjust it with dry hands. Okay, just be aware of that blade. That's it. That's all I gotta say about it. Because there's exposure here. Now, since I do have dry hands, all you have to do is twist this. It'll go from 1 to 6. So if you want to take down this goatee, beard, this will do it in a single pass. I'm not even kidding. This stuff is, they call this a potato peeler for a reason. Okay, but even on setting 1, it'll give you great shaves if you use it right. I use it on all the settings. You just have to know how to use it. But this is a razor you can get if you're early into shaving and you want to start. You can get it and start on 1, work your way up. If you get significant growth, this thing will knock it out. Look at the channels here. So you have this blade gap right here, and adjust it up. Show you on setting 6 how much blade gap there is. Those channels in between that are going to make sure that there's plenty of room for the whiskers to go, and it just slices them off your face. And you know, the shaving cream, you know, shave soap, lather, whatever, that's gonna just flow right out that channel so easily. But yeah, setting 6, there's nothing that this thing won't cut. I mean, I have no question, if I was to just take this here, 1 pass, it'd wipe right off. Setting 1, it'll do more than you think it will do on setting 1. I promise you that. So it's a great place to start, and it will give you everything you ever need in between. It's made in Germany. This is Merkur's German razor. They're the originals that have come up with this. There have been some people that have made knockoff versions. If you want to get those as well, they're not the same as this. They look the same, but I'm telling you, spend the extra money and you'll have a razor for a life that you love. Treat it good. Make sure every time you use it, wipe it down. It is, you know, chrome. But this, to me, is one of my favorite razors. Once you get done using it, wipe it off, put it in a garage, treat it good like you would your sports car, and this thing will perform endlessly for you. Now, as far as blades, all you do is you just lift up the top. The blade sits right here, okay? I'll put this back on to show you. It just snaps into place. One of these sides has an indent, and one of the sides is like flush. So literally just lift it off right here, and that blade will be sitting on top. So right there. I've got an Astra green in it right now, an SP. So there's a spring in here, and that just keeps it so it's easy to put on, put off, clicks in place, simple. Amazing engineering, amazing razor. It's still in my top. If you watch my top razors of all time, like my top 7 razors, this is one of them. So I just wanted to address and answer some questions. I know there's been people that have tried this razor out and they adjusted it and sliced their finger. I'm sorry that happened. You know, it can happen. In all of my shaves, it happened once to me. And it's after I was well experienced with the razor. I just thought I knew this razor inside and out. Like, you know, this is my sports car. And I had wet hands. I'd done it 100 times, and yep, sure enough. And after that, guess what? I respected the heck out of this razor. So it wasn't the razor's fault, it was my fault. Hopefully that answers all of your questions. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate. Leave a comment below. Ask me. Trust me, I can answer your questions about this razor. I rave about it, Everybody knows it from day one. People have contacted me that have been asking me these questions and said, hey, I know you rave about this razor. I've got some questions for you. And I answered them, sure enough, and I wasn't never wrong. Anyways, that's one good razor. And stay tuned for other videos. I've got lots of reviews on razors. There's a lot of great ones out there. This is just one of them. And it is worth the extra money to get in this. It's adjustable. That's fantastic to have that versatility in a razor. And if you have the option to get a cheaper version and to get the original version, get the original version. In my opinion, you won't regret the few extra bucks that you spend to do that. And you'll have a razor that will serve you well for a very long time. Anyways, this is Shaving with Rich, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care.